kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Cadets offense making their way on the field today.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
First down here for this offense. Hand off to the single back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The big fullback's got it here. They stop him right at the 24. Kirk, no surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Black Knights with 1st and 10 here. Here's a carry for the fullback. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread, but there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but it is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll hand it off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. On the opening drive that will not end. We've got a third down play coming up. To throw, it's Daly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. So Navy's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the sidelines, then move the sticks. It's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get to the sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
And it's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Stewart. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights also to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Eludes a tackle. He's brought down after 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Black Knights hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's Chapman. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough physical running and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense now operating in empty. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Navy is lined up quickly here. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Navy.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Army offense out of the field now. Every position here. How aggressive do they get to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Daly. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
The pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, there are rivalries, and then there is undeniably the most meaningful rivalry in sports. And the battle for the chance to sing second in today's Army-Navy game has been a sight to behold.
The Black Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Navy offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receiver in motion now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Touchdown, midshipmen. And they will claim the second half lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff heading left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The shotgun running play call. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Black Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Black Knights move into the red zone. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Black Knights line up with a 1st and goal. They give it to the big fullback here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Daly. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Kick is up and no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And they're going to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure by just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Offense moving receivers around now before this. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. We'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The tight end has got it. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Army. So here we go, fourth quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On first down, it's play action. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. The incompletion sets up a second down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's found some room at the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. A handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. These are the losses that cut a little deeper because of the bad blood between the two teams.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.